What's going on YouTube? My name is GinJTCG or Chris, and today I'm bringing you another single prize deck back on the ranked ladder, and I made a pretty standard Regi list today, but this is one of my favorite single prize decks, honestly, ever since it came out, and I'm so excited just to show it to you guys today. One card did make this deck honestly somewhat viable, and that is the Ace Spec Legacy Energy. So if you don't know what the Regis do, basically when you have one of every Regi in play, you could use Ancient Wisdom. And Ancient Wisdom lets you take 3 energy cards from your discard pile and attach them to any one of your Regis that you want. You can only do 3 to 1 Regi. You can't do like one here, one there, and one on a different one. So it's good at just setting up like a consistent attacker pretty much every turn once you get all the Regis in play. And in terms of the Regi counts, I'm playing 2 of everything and 3 Regidrago, since this is I would say like this is probably your main attacker in most matchups, since it 2-shots Dragapult as well as pretty much every other EX, V-Star in the game except for Charizard. Honestly, that might be the only matchup that's like kind of tricky with this deck, just because there's no real good way to 2-shot Charizard here. I know some people were playing like, you know, Thorton for Radiant Charizard, do some more damage. I just think that makes the deck a little more bricky, a little less consistent. So I am playing 1 copy of Thorton if I do need to switch out a Regi from the discard or something like that. But I don't know. I thought the Charizard, the Radiant Charizard play was a little too bricky. So I'm just running a much more streamlined list with the Regis. And in terms of like energy, since it doesn't specify that it has to be a basic energy on Regigigas' ability, you could play any energy you want. So you could keep looping Legacy Energy. And although you only get the effect of your opponent taking, you know, essentially 0 prize cards 1 turn, only once per game, it is still a rainbow energy, so it works perfectly in the deck. Because Luminous was a little too tricky to work around, because now you could just do Legacy, any other basic energy, and I've got all of them, so I could use all the Regis in the deck and gift pretty much every turn to ensure you're still like drawing a lot of cards. In terms of getting the energy to discard, I mean, we got Earthen Vessel to put 1 in discard, we got Ultra Ball to put 2 in discard, we got 4 copies of Research, 1 copy of Morty's, and 1 copy of Kamado. I mean, sometimes you just got like a brick of a hand, except for like 1 card, and you really don't hate just choosing that 1 card, getting rid of the rest, and just drawing 4 or more so you get up to a hand of 5. Honestly, low-key, I think that's one of the most underrated supporters in the format. But yeah, I mean, that's my Reginald deck. So, I mean, let's get into it. I can't wait to see you guys in match number 1. Welcome to match number 1. I did win the coin flip and choose to go first. Something that's nice about this deck is you could go first or second. It is possible to get a turn 1 attack off, although it is difficult, and honestly, like, a lot of stars need to align to make it happen. So I choose to go first with this deck just to try to get as much of the setup done as possible beforehand, and make it work. And going first isn't even bad with this deck. I mean, if you're going into something like Lost Box, chances are they're just going to cram anyways, and you live cram hits, so it's like, that's fine. And if you're going up against something like Raging Bolt, it's okay, we're a single prize deck, we 2-shot Raging Bolt, like, I'll run that pretty much every time. And it looks like round number 1, we are going to be going into Chien-Pao, and we have a solid first hand. I mean, I'll check what's prized here. 1 Regieleki's prized, and I think that's it, which isn't bad. I am going to take that out this turn, just to get that out of the way, make sure that's all said and done. I'm not worried about Chien-Pao attacking first turn, so I'm not super upset playing the gift energy now. I don't necessarily want to play Artazon, though. So maybe, because I don't want to give them more right now. I'd rather see what they have than just give them a free Badoo for another Frigibax or something like that. So I think I might just take Gigas, just because this is like the standard board I want. I don't want to take Regieleki now, because then they might think, oh man, yeah, he's definitely only got 1. He's taking it early for no reason. And we got Artazon for next turn, so if, you know, next turn I'll definitely use something like that. And that's a fine turn 1. I mean, what kind of sucks is we didn't get any energy in discard. Iono can draw us a lot of cards. We just gotta hope we get like an Ultra Ball or something with the right energy. We need Metal, and we need... It has to be Legacy, because we already have the gift attached. which is asking for a bit, but it's possible. I mean, it's totally possible. So, yeah, it's definitely Chien-Pao. I mean, they Nest Ball into Chien-Pao. Let's see what they Ultra Ball into. 2 rods going to discard is actually huge. That's awesome. Love seeing recovery cards go to discard. I mean, just makes you feel a little bit safer for, you know, end-game scenarios if you know they're not going to be looking for much. And honestly, if they take, like, an Iono or something here, I wouldn't be super upset, but I have a feeling it's going to be Irida. Yep, there it is. Buddy Buddy Poffin and Radiant Greninja every time. Chien-Pao is definitely... I feel like... It's definitely, like, a good deck, but I feel like that's all I've seen on the ladder lately is just Chien-Pao, 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 and it's blowing my mind. And, like, you know, if you know, you're going to a locals or something, and you know, like, a fourth of the guys you're going to be playing against, put in the man if he's interesting, I respect it, are running Chien-Pao, you could always put another metal energy in, you know, like, there's nothing really stopping you from doing that. And I'm definitely going to research this turn. I mean, I got some great cards in my hand, but I don't want to give them more, and I mean, I guess Morty's isn't bad, but I really want to see the 2 extra cards because we do need to get going, and you know, the sooner we could start taking off, the better. Now I wish I didn't take Regieleki. If I took any other Pokemon, I actually would have been fine, because I got the heavy ball, but that's okay. I mean, that's fine. I could Regigate here. I'm not upset with that play at all. Probably not going to use the water attacker. I might use the fighting Regieleki, and since this is the only Gigas we can't set up with just Ancient Wisdom, I'm going to try to manual attach an energy or 2. Probably just leave it at the 1. You know, just like, we're not going to need water energy, hopefully this match. So I don't hate putting it on the Regigigas for now, just to make it a little easier to set up an attack with if, you know, push comes to shove and we absolutely have to. And that's great. You know, I feel like I never really see Chien-Pao play Arctibax, but when I was testing with this deck, another Chien-Pao player played that, as well as this guy. So, I mean, I didn't know that was a staple in this, but, I mean, I guess if that's what people are playing, I guess that's got to be the way to do it. So, we get an Earthen Vessel here, which is going to be pretty nice, and we have to Kamado away 2 Regidragos, which I really hate to do. I'm going to hold that energy just for now, because it doesn't matter. I'm going to be getting rid of a bunch anyways, and we're going to take these. I don't hate the manual attach here with the fire energy, because we're going to have to Ancient Wisdom anyways, and the metal energy will just go right back. And I think I'm going to choose to keep my Regidrago here. The rest can see the discard, and please give me that Legacy energy. Oh, you hate to see that. Man, that's rough. We don't have our other grass in there, do we? No, we have fighting. We are definitely a little stuck here. Definitely a little stuck. I mean, that's okay, though. We have gift energy attached, and if our opponent isn't taking prize cards, we've got a bit of time, so that's okay. I'm just gonna put the metal down. What sucks is we have such like a dead hand, which is a little rough, but you know, I'll see if we can make something of it. I mean, if they take a KO and take out the Registeel here, that's fine. And they just draw pass, which I'm not complaining about. I mean, their hand was definitely looking a little rough. That being said, does not seem as rough as ours. So, oh my gosh, I don't even know what to do. I mean, we might just be in a little draw pass war. Although, oh no, actually, you know what I could do? Attaches here. See, this is why we play the manual attaches. Oh my god, did I need to put that? Are we a little stuck? Nope. Because now if we get an energy, we could swing with Gigas. I don't really want to waste a rod just for one Pokemon, but I have a bunch left. maybe I just pass. Yeah, I don't mind passing. I was gonna see, I thought I had one more in discard. I don't know why I thought this one energy was a 2. Can't read. But I was gonna say, oh my god, yo. Oh, we would need 3 anyways. That wouldn't even make sense. Huh. Are they gonna pick up Luminion and put it back down? That would be awesome. Like, that would be great. Because if we could take a counter catcher KO with, you know, a targeted bolt onto that, that would be phenomenal for us. But I think they're just going to start swinging with their Chien Pao. They're going to start putting on a bit of the pressure, which could hurt a little bit, but hopefully we'll draw a few good cards off this gift energy, and we'll kind of see what we do from there. And they do get a Bidoof into play. This is where it starts to get a little bit scary, because now they're going to get that B-Barrel engine, which just Chien Pao needs to take off. But I don't mind falling a little bit behind. I mean, at the end of the day, they can only take 1 prize card per turn, essentially, unless they Radiant Greninja twice in a row or something like that. And, I mean, we could take 2 a turn. You know, it's not super hard for us to get Registeel back in play. I mean, I'm probably just going to promote... Doesn't really matter who I promote, because I'm just going to Switch Cart into Registeel. They don't even take the KO, so that is fine. That is fine by us, and we still have as dead a hand as we could get. So, cool. Awesome. I guess we'll just pass here. You know, just draw pass. I mean, this is not how I wanted to showcase Regi, but I don't hate a little comeback video, you know? If you gotta let them run away with it and then just kind of take off after that, it's fine by me. Our opponent... Yeah, I felt like we were in a more dominant position. Now I feel like our opponent is sitting a little bit better than us. I mean, if we had a supporter, we would have been, you know, we would have been running fades with Chien Pao by now, but it does not seem to be the case for us, which happens. You know, playing a card game, sometimes the cards are just not going to work in your favor, and that's cool, man. That's how it is. What's nice about Regi's, you're never out. They have to take 7 prize cards, essentially, because of Legacy, because they don't get one of them. So, you know, we'll make them work for it. And we're only drawing 1 off gift, which... That's awful. I mean, that's pretty bad. But we'll see what they do here. Honestly, I wouldn't be shocked if they just retreat, go into Luminion, just to get it off the board and use the attack. Luminion's attack, just to put it back in the deck. I feel like that would be the best play here. And I have a feeling that's exactly what they're going to do. Because then they also get a big B-Barrel draw here for 3. Yep. Yep. How many supporters have we played? I believe it's just these 2 we've played. Yeah, no, definitely a rough start. I mean, I'm kind of shocked that we haven't been able to find more energy. And they Iono, which is a godsend. I mean, we don't have Registeel. Oh, but we have Artazon, so we'll be able to get that back in no time. Ooh, now I might be a little bit punished for putting that grass energy down on the Gigas for going for an early attack. Because if that grass energy was in discard, I totally would have been able to swing with Drago. And they choose to keep the Luminion on the board, which is interesting. Oh, they lost vacuumed away the stadium too. So we are going to have to work a little bit. That's cool though. That's alright. We'll be fine. Oh, that's like the perfect supporter to get Registeel back in play, but that doesn't really help us attack at all. So I think we're just going to Ultra Ball, get rid of these. Take a Registeel, I guess. I mean, I don't even hate keeping it in the deck. Honestly, I kind of just want to thin here. So I think I'm just going to fail it, because we really need a thin. We need to find this any rainbow energy, because I definitely messed up with this grass energy here. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm just going to play... We're probably not going to need another Regi Ice, hopefully, unless our opponent targets it. So I am just going to, you know, switch Regi Ice for Registeel. I'm going to probably be forced to play 2 switch cards here. Go into Registeel, and we'll just go back into Regidrago, so I could use Dragon's Horde, try to draw some cards, and just see if we get a little lucky. And there it is. That is, yep, that's all we needed. So now we could take some energy back. We are going to take 1 gift. We're going to take 1 grass. We don't need any more, and I already messed up placing energy, so I'm not going to start putting extra down. And we are going to get the Legacy. We are going to get the attack off, which is awesome for us, and make this Qianpao, you know, we could take it out with Regirock next turn, because I believe, yeah, we got the fighting in there, so I'm probably will do that. Honestly, I might even take the KO with Regigigas just so they return KO us, and then that energy will go back. I mean, that's just another grass and water energy for us. They're using Shivery Chill. They take, I'm assuming that's the last. I mean, water energy, they got, what, 7 energy on the board, 3 in discard. 11 energy in Qianpao's a lot. I thought the max they play is 10. But if they have 11 and it's all water, I'm assuming they don't have Iron Hands in this list, which could be kind of nice for us. I think that would definitely work in our favor. Oh, speaking of Iron Hands too, something just to note, if you also are expecting a lot of Future Hands, because Future Hands can take 2 prize cards a turn, if they keep looping Iron Hands, dude, just put some more fighting energy in the deck. Rock the Regirock, man. I mean, that thing will take 2 prize cards right back, and if you can take that KO first, you're cooking. So our opponent takes the KO here. We are going to draw into a much better hand, stop them from taking any prize cards, which is awesome for us. And I think the Regigigas play here, like, a lot. We can use Counter Catcher though. What is the plan? I don't hate Counter Catcher on the B barrel here. We drew into another Regidrago, which is perfect for us. I mean, that is awesome. We do kind of need to find a Rod, but we could do that next turn. I mean, we got a great hand going into next turn. And you know what? Actually, I think I really like that. I think I really like the KO on B barrel. Just make us even in prize cards, kind of take out their draw engine. I think that'll help us a lot later in the game if we could prevent them from keeping this draw engine set up. So I think I'm just going to put some energy on this Regigigas. Definitely 1 gift. We need 2 more. I guess we'll go fighting. I don't really want to play the other gift. I think I'm just going to do the grass here because we can work around that. We could work around not using the Drago. We could just try to use these 3 if that's what we got to do. I don't know if I want to play supporter here. We've got a pretty good hand. I think I will, though. Just Iono them. Put them at 5 cards. Their hand's a little big. And, oh, actually, this is pretty perfect for us. Because if they take the KO here, we have Artazon for Regigigas right back, which is perfect. And I think oh, that's, alright, I mean, we played it now. I did not want to play that now. I meant to play Rod, but it's okay. I mean, that's definitely a misplay, but I don't think that'll hurt us too much. And we'll, oh, actually, I forgot. I do play 2 fighting energy in the deck. Look at that. Already built for Iron Hands. I'm going to put this here, though. I mean, we do have another counter catcher in the deck, and if I can counter catcher that Luminium, that would be awesome for us. But I really like where we're sitting with this attack. So we'll take a big prize card there. Always go 6. Always work your way up. And there's Luminous. That's why I couldn't find my rainbow energies. Half my rainbow energies were prized, because the only rainbow I got are Luminous and Legacy. And this is the one downside about Luminous. It is colorless if there's any other special energy attached, so you can't have gift energy attached to help you draw. So that's its big fallback, and that's why I don't play a lot of Luminous. Although after a game like this, maybe, I guess, another Luminous wouldn't hurt, but like I don't know what I would take out. Honestly, I haven't had many games where it took me this long to really get going, so you know, that's definitely something to keep in mind. And I'm curious, I mean, they can attack with Luminion, that's fine. I'm really curious who they promote after. Because if they give me Manaphy, Regieleki is live, and I can start sniping things on the bench, like if they play another B-Barrel or something like that, if I kill that Manaphy. So that's honestly fine by me. And they are going to use Greninja. That is really their only draw engine right now. I definitely wish I didn't give them Artazon. I mean, they could just take Bidoof right back. Like, I don't know how I misclicked that bad. I wasn't paying attention at all. I was just, I guess, yapping and just not even paying attention to what I was doing. But, I mean, it's cool. This is definitely a much longer game than I expected for match number 1. And yeah, they give me Manaphy, which I'm fine with. And they didn't play the Artazon, so I'm curious if they even have another Bidoof in the deck. And I'm almost tempted to retreat, just get rid of 4 energy, put them back in the discard, and use someone else to attack. And you know what? Actually, I think I'm going to do that. So let's retreat here. We're going to put Gift away. We can live without a fighting. We know we play 2. We can live without a grass, actually, at this point, so... Because I've got an idea with the other fighting energy that I know is in my hand right now. So I think, yeah, I'll just do this. And promote... I don't necessarily want to give him Steel. I don't hate giving him Regirock, honestly. We have it in hand, so it's fine. I think I'm going to do that. And I'm going to start setting up this Regieleki manually, because now once I attach this fighting here, I'm ready to go, and I'll have 2 Regis set up on the board. And at that point, if you ever get 2 Regis set up, I mean, you're usually in a great spot. So I'm going to try to passively set up one behind the scenes, and just keep forcing them to deal with my active. And I don't mind taking a KO with Regirock at all here either. I can't attack with it next turn because of its effect, but I also do have Switch Cart. I can attach Energy Retreat. Like, that's... I kind of like this play a lot. So we're going to see what how our opponent responds here. And I think now that we've started the prize card race, it's going to be much, much easier for us to kind of just take off. And, you know, really close out this game. I mean, we definitely had like a 12, 13 minute setup for both of us to get going. But I like the position we're in now a lot. And this is kind of what I mean. Once you get your Regis going, it is pretty consistent at that point. I guess it's just getting those energies in discard at the start of the game. You just need a little luck that you get your Earthen Vessels and a Research, you know, in like an opening hand or 2. Or, you know, some Ultra Balls, something like that. And we just couldn't find that luck this game to start. But that's fine. So I'm curious, is they just go for Moonlight Shuriken? They don't even take the KO, which is absolutely fine by me. Okay, they will kill Regigigas. Forgot about that. But that's okay. I mean, we got Artazon. We should have our other... Yeah, we should have the other Gigas in the deck, so that should be fine for us. And even if it wasn't, we had the attack because we had Switch into Regieleki attack KO. So yeah, no, we were in honestly, an absolutely fine spot there. So I am going to take the other Gigas. We do have Gift there. I'm going to fully set up this guy. Are we going to try to get 3 Regis set up right now? We could. Set up Regidrago. I don't want to leave too little amount of energies in discard. That's the only reason why I hesitate. And this one discards 2. I think we might do it just to retreat. And just give him Regirock again since it's damaged. That's insane. I don't know if I've really had any games where I've ever had 3 Regis set up. But here we are. The goats all ready to rumble. And yeah, I think I'm just going to retreat. I want to keep some energy in discard. I don't want to put too many in play. Because then they could boss trap us. So I am just going to reset the Regirock. Just take the KO here. We're going to drop down to 3 prize cards. And... I mean, we are ahead of the prize trade, so our Countercatcher's pretty dead here, but that's fine. They could take another KO with Luminion. But all that means is we either take a 2-prize KO in Qianpao, and then we are 1 prize away from winning, so we've essentially got it on lock. Or they give us Bax Caliber, which, it's hard to play Qianpao without Bax Caliber, so either is fine for me. And if they give me a new undamaged Qianpao, Registeel just kind of says cope. You know, we're taking this KO, and there's not much you can do about it. So this is why we needed B-Barrel gone, though. This is why I went for the play on B-Barrel. They are going to retreat here into Qianpao to take the KO. All right, that's fine. Okay, they boss. That could be a problem, and they go for Legacy. And the other one might have been prized. I forgot if the Legacy was prized or not. We'll check. We'll double check. Oh, I wish I remembered. I mean, this could be really bad if it is prized. At the very least, we can promote Regirock and just do some decent damage. But yeah, this definitely hurts a little bit. We're not like down for the count or anything just yet, but that makes things a little difficult if it is prized. But let's see what we got here. Another Artazon. It's kind of fine. It is prized. Oh, that's not good. Oh, so we're hunting for a supporter here. We need a rod to get that thing back. And I don't really need more energy in play. I am kind of comfortable getting rid of these. I am going to keep Countercatcher in case they go ahead this turn. They should go ahead this turn because I'm not doing anything. And I think I'm just going to fail this. I don't really want to take any more Pokemon. Yep, we have no energy left in the deck anyways. We've only got 13 cards, so actually we're running a little low. And they got 9, so we're kind of in that same boat. But I will just swing here. I'm curious what they got in hand. I mean, there's a chance for 7, 8. They should have energy. Didn't they have 11 energy at one point? So they have a Shivery Chill. They had it in hand too. Okay, yeah, I was going to say they should have an attack here. Should definitely be able to KO. This game is close, though. I mean, it's definitely close for sure. I like where we're sitting. It's just kind of crazy how we haven't been able to utilize the Registeel for these 2-prizers this game. And they start setting up a Bax Caliber, which honestly isn't a bad shout. And I think they know our Regieleki's prized at this point because, I mean, they're scared of nothing right now. And we do... They got to give us, like, Qianpao. If they give us Bax and we get the KO, they're cooked. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. And we draw a gift. What do we get? We get Rod and Nest Ball. Oh, we are live. There it is. So I think... Yeah, we just promote the Drago. I want to just chase down this Bax. I mean, I think if we get Bax, we pretty much got it in the bag. And we are just going to Rod back 1, 2, and 3. We are going to play the Nest Ball. Let's get our good old friend Regieleki back from the dead. I know we have Regirock in hand. I'd rather just take the one out of the deck, though. Just so if they, you know, boss kill it or something like that, we've already got it. And I think I want to go for the Countercatcher play onto you. Because now they pretty much cannot attack next turn at all. And I'm tempted to Iono here. I don't know if I want to because I like our hand. And you know what we could do? Yeah, we can't. Oh, no, we could play Gift because it's 1 grass. Oh, they just scoop here, I believe. Awesome. I mean, yeah, once we killed that Bax, they were cooked. They had 2 Qianpao, and we were ready for war with that hand. The Gift Energy came in clutch to wrap that game up. So that is it for match number 1. I will see you guys in match number 2. Welcome to match number 2. Actually, I don't even remember what our opponent is doing. They're going second. Oh, they're playing future hands. That's bad. That's very bad. So, ooh, that's not good. think I'm just gonna check the damage here. See what's prized. We're gonna need our Regirocks. Both of them are in the deck. That's good. We got our Lekis. We got our Ices, our Dragos, our Gigas, and our Steels. Okay, so we got everything, which is fine. I think the biggest thing to take at this point, let's just get him down. We're gonna need him. Can't do anything without him. Let's get him down now. And our fighting energies are the biggest ones. They are in the deck. Both the rainbows are in the deck. That is perfect. I think one... Nope, our gifts are in the deck too. Okay, so I think those are the big things for now. I don't know if I want to attach this because I don't know what's going on next turn. I think I might just pass. I mean, if he takes the KO, I don't know how he would. I mean, 2, 4, 6. I guess if he has 4 Iron Crowns in play, or 3 and the tool, he could, which is possible. But like, what are you gonna do at that point? I mean, you know, it's you're kind of just cooked. And we start with 2 rods, which scares me because if I get like research, I'm kind of forced to play it, and then I'm playing with 2 rods because I believe we play 4 in this list, which would be really scary. They play a town store, which really doesn't affect us, but they do put their hand down really low. So I'm curious what they got for the rest of their hand. And they got a good tool. They could do 60 damage. Still not two-shotting me, which is pretty tight, but they do have Mew for a little bit of draw. And they do get the Arven. That is not good. That is a Techno Radar, yep, and a Future Booster Capsule. So they are going to get a few Iron Crowns in play. They are going to start two-shotting my Regi Ice, but I mean, I will get Gift down at this point. I do have the Regigate. I can get another Regi from my deck into play with Regi Ice's top attack for 1 energy. That's kind of why I held this Gift. And they swing for 80, which that's okay. That's okay. Against a deck like this, though, this is going to be one of the hardest matchups I think Regis will have. Fighting is good to draw into. Doesn't help us in the moment. So I'm just going to Regigate. I am going to take the Rock. I mean, we need it. And I got the Fighting Energy, which is huge. And that's probably who I'll want to go into once our opponent takes a KO here. I mean, if we could just start using Regirock now and getting some big attacks off, I think that'll help us the most. And they Iono us, which is fine. I mean, it puts a fighting energy back in the deck, which hurts us, but it's not a boss. We are only going to draw 1 off gift, but I like this hand a lot to research, so that's fine. And they're going to get an insane amount of energy into play. So they take the first prize card. I wish we could play boss. We're not going to be able to. I have a feeling like I pretty much have to go for research here. We don't play vacuum, so I can't get rid of that baton. And I really need to make sure I just keep my Pokemon in play. So we're going to take an ice. That's going to be the hard one to draw into. We're close. We're really close to getting going. I don't actually necessarily want to play either of those energies, though. I could Iono them down to 5 and draw 6. I don't hate that. I feel like we really need to get going. We could play the Rod here. Just bring this back just so I know we've got the backup in the deck just in case. Could attach if we whiff. No, but if I get... Yeah, I think the play might just be to research. We kind of just need to be as aggressive as possible against this deck. And it definitely paid off. So what is the last one we needed? Is Steel. It's the only one with 2. So that's easy enough to figure out. And we have a counter catcher play here, which is massive. Alright, and we got the Rainbow Energy. This is big. This is huge for us. So we are going to Ancient Wisdom. And, okay, the fighting has to go there. We can't take Gift because then Luminous will shut off. You know, we could use the Registeel for a 2-prize KO on Mew for a big KO. And I kind of like that play a lot. So I'm going to keep that in the background, in the back of my mind, just in case. And which do we go for? I mean, I feel like if we go for either, he sets up one, and I don't want him to fully set up one later. I'd rather, since this one is practically set up anyways, I'd rather just deal with it now. You can put the energy in play, like whatever. We'll cope later. But let's take our big KO now, and we'll jump ahead in prizes a little bit, which is good for us. But I mean, this is normally, I feel like, how fast Regi gets going. Last game was insane. I mean, we weren't able to do anything for a while, which hurt. But what is super nice is we have Regirock in hand and Switch Cart now. So we can get another KO with Regirock, and I have a feeling we're really gonna need to, because he's gonna amp you very much for the KO because of Iron Crown's ability, which allows you to do, you know, it allows your future Pokemon to do 20 more damage to my Pokemon, which sucks, but hey, we'll rock. So, well, it doesn't really matter who we'll promote, so we'll just promote Steel. And we have just one fighting energy in the deck. I love the Artazon draw there. I don't necessarily want to play it now, though, because I don't want them to just bump it for no reason. I'd rather just switch into Regirock. I don't want to get rid of any of these cards with this Vessel either. I really like this hand. I think we just Iono our opponent. Hey, no, let's put the Artazon in play. Whatever. Let's just... And we've got 3 Drago... Nope, we've only got 1 Drago left in the deck, so we're not... Right, that was Drago I saw. Yeah, we're not going to Earthen Vessel away our Drago. We're just going to Iono our opponent, put him down to 3. And see what we can do from there. And this is huge. Legacy Energy now was the single best card we could have drawn off that Iono. Because now we could get Gift Energy into play too, which is perfect because our hand is dead. So we are going to take a response. We are going to respond with another 2 prize KO. Just keep this match flowing a lot faster than the last one, which is good. And we are 2 prize cards a winning from a match that I feel like a lot of people would feel shaky going into. But, I mean, you know, once you get a loop in play, it is pretty consistent at that point. Once you get all your Regis into play, this deck flows so nicely. And that's always been the biggest reason I've loved it ever since these things came out. I mean, they are just... One, I love Regis. I think they're, like, some of the dopest legendaries, like, period. Overall, favorite group of legendaries, like, as a whole. There's 6 of them, and they're all cool. But as Pokemon cards, they've all got fun attacks. They all do pretty good damage. You've got a little draw power, some built-in energy acceleration. They whiff the KO here, which is pretty important to see. But we do have the response KO because we have Switch Cart in hand, so we could just retreat, Switch Cart, boom, attack again. And we could also just keep this Regi in the background just to keep it safe. I actually, you know, I don't hate that either. Because if they boss KO this Regirock, we just Artazon for another one, which is fine. Yeah, actually, I like that play. And then we're able to keep the Switch Card as well. So we just need to promote something that can kill it. We could promote... No, we can't promote Gigas. Don't do that. We don't have enough energy to set him up. I don't want to promote Homie because we've only got... How many we got left in the deck? We got 1 in the deck. Because I didn't Vessel the other one. We do have 1 in the deck. So, yeah, actually, I like that. That's fine. Because then we could also manually attach this here. It doesn't really hurt getting another energy into play. Take 1 card out of our hand as well, make Gift that much more effective. And in case somehow they play... Actually, no, I don't want to do that. Because if they boss something up, then I can't use Regirock. So I think we just stop here, ensure that we can just keep using Regirock. And I will just swing for the KO, drop down to 1 prize card. And I really, really like where we're sitting this game. Something our opponent did that I think was super smart. They had the future booster energy capsule in their hand, which would have meant this had a free retreat, which also would have meant Registeel cooks it for 220. So them not playing it, I think, is actually like super smart here. And I'm curious to see what our opponent does. I mean, if they just take a KO with Mew, we win. We promote Registeel and we tell him to pick up his cards, move on to the next game. So I really like where we're sitting right now. I'm actually really happy we played this match. Honestly, I was nervous going into it. I was like, man, yo, we just gotta keep the front. We just gotta stay confident, trust in the Regis. We trusted in the Regis, and we are going toe to toe with future hands. The single prize destroyer Iron Hands means nothing against the Reginolds. And he plays Iron Thorns, which is another card I'm not super scared of. Shuts down rule box abilities. We don't have any rule boxes in play, and it is weak to fighting. So yeah, we can deal with that too. And they get Iron Bundle. They can pop the Hyper Blower, which is fine. I mean, we could promote like anyone. I mean, I guess I'll promote. Steel's not the one discarded, is it? No. Yeah, I'll just promote Steel. Keep the Regirock safe. Steel could swing pretty hard. Man, okay, so it was heavy on the future Thorns. This is just a future box with all of it. So I'm curious what they got off this restart. Sorry, I keep like rubbing my nose. I gotta sneeze. Allergies killing me right now. Yeah, I just moved, and I moved to a place with way more like just woods, trees, really all that type of stuff than where I'm originally from. And it's a battle for my life every day with allergies, man. I mean, I never thought I had allergies ever until I moved out here. And for some reason at night, I'm recording this video late at night. It'll probably be uploaded close to midnight, but I'm recording around 9 p.m. And around this time, I just get hammered with allergies. So in between matches, I will definitely be taking some medication for it. And if I sneeze, I am sorry, because I know that can be pretty loud. And that, I'm pretty sure, just means we win. Yeah, we got the Metal Energy in the deck, or in the discard. And this is why I didn't want to take Legacy, because now we can attack with Registeel. We could just win the game, nice and easy. Take the 2 prize KO. All we needed was 1, and a match I'm sure a lot of people thought was super scary is a cakewalk for us, an absolute cakewalk. So that is 2-0 with the Reginolds. So these lads are going to see you guys in match number 3, and hopefully we can pick up a perfect record with this deck. Welcome to match number 3, and we are playing Gardevoir EX, which is definitely going to be a fun matchup. I mean, they got a lot of single prize attackers. We are a single prize deck, which I think gives Guardy the best run for its money. And they open up with Klefki, which is shuts down the whole deck. Oh gosh. Oh, that's good. That's great. Oh, that's awesome. Not what we wanted to see. Not what we wanted to see. Even if we could get a turn 1 attack, we are not going to, because Klefki has a mischievous lock ability, which shuts down all basic Pokemon abilities, which is cool for us since we've got a basic only deck. So awesome. Great. But we do get some phenomenal energy in the discard nice and early, which I really do like to see. I'm just gonna get rid of these now. Yeah, I'm cool with that. And who's prized? Good. We prized 1 Drago, but we got 2, which is good. We got both Lekis. We have a... Nope, Gigas is prized. And, okay. And for energy, what's the damage? We got both the Rainbow, both the Gift. We got the Fighting, question mark. Oh. Nope, 1 Fighting's prize, which should be okay this matchup. And we've got a Grass prize, but I think we've got enough to work with this game for sure. So let's just Arven. Let's start getting a bunch of Pokemon in play now. Let's take the Drago. It's going to be important. Let's Morty's away. Draw a bunch of cards. And I really like our hand going into next turn. And the last thing we'll need is rock, which we can't get. We don't have an energy to use Regigate with, but that's okay. That's okay. Do we have the steal and discard? We don't. Oh. I was kind of hoping if we had a steal energy and discard, I would use Legacy Energy, Steal Energy, insert X Energy here, and just boss around the Klefki, take out that Curly. It would be pretty nice. But it doesn't look like we're going to get so fortunate. But they do Iono us. So, I mean, we'd lose boss, and Countercatcher's not live because they haven't taken KOs. But we get Earthen Vessels off the rip now, which is awesome because we need to start getting some energy and discard. And they're just going to joust us, which, yeah, I mean, we're going to sit here and pretty much do nothing until we can get around this. So there's that. And I think because of that, I just want to start slowly manually attaching energy onto this. And I like that play. I mean, that's definitely going to be how we have to do it. I can afford to get rid of Nest Ball here because Guardy probably plays Artazon. They might not bump it. And oh, our grass is already in discard. Okay, we'll take the metal though. That's fine. Yeah, I mean, if I could get all the energy in discard right now. I think we got one more left. Yep. We might as well do that. Yeah. I'll hold the Ultra Ball and the energy, because I might need this metal energy on Registeel just to start manually attaching, just to start help us really get going. Yeah, I'm fine with this. I mean, it's kind of a dead hand, but our opponent can't really do much with just Klefki in the active, so I'm pretty cool with just letting him rock. And if he takes the KO, I mean, we got Artazon, we got another Registeel, I believe, was in the deck. I think the only one we prized was Gigas, but, I mean, we'll see what they do. Yeah, because we got Switch Cart into Drago if they don't KO. As long as they just get this out of the active, we're fine, because we got Grass Legacy. So we could just start taking a KO now with Regidrago and kind of stop them from taking a prize card early, which I don't know if there's an optimal time to do it in the game, but I've got the ability to, so I feel like it's you might as well just go for it when you can, instead of saving it for later and then you get into a situation when there's no later. I kind of hate when stuff like that happens. So, you know, we're gonna see what our opponent does here. What did they take off that Arven? Earthen Vessel, TM Evo. Are they just gonna TM Evo here? That'd be really annoying. I want to see a Pokemon that I know is gonna start killing me. Fluttermane. But not that. Actually, that's alright. Fluttermane shuts off only the active ability, which is annoying, but I can work with it. Like, as long as my Regigigas is on the bench with Fluttermane in the active, we're okay. So, sure, fine. If that's what we have to deal with, that's what we will deal with. And they do 90 damage. Plus 30. Yeah, they have enough to KO with the Monkey Dory. So, that's a thing. Which is, I mean, that's okay. You know, as long as we keep trading single prizes. It's weak to Dark. I think that could be okay. I'm just scared they have Cresselia to get around Legacy. But they shouldn't have Cresselia every single... Wait, did he not take the KO here? Oh. He's trying to set up a KO for later, which I am, like, ultra cool with. Yeah, that's fine by me. I mean, I'll gladly jump on taking the first prize card here. They don't have Manaphy in play either, so, you know, we could actually go for a huge targeted Bolt play next turn and just take out this pesky little Klefki. Take it out now. Get a Nest Ball here, which is pretty tight. It's actually pretty good, because if they somehow get 2 KOs here, which is somehow possible with Guardy, I'm sure, we can get 2 Pokemon back between Artazon and Nest Ball. So, that's cool. That's cool. Good prize card. Good prize card. And they do take the Counter Catcher. Curious who they're going to bring up. And what was... TM Evo was their tool. And they're gonna take up who? We can recycle these energy because we do have Switch Cart. So we could Switch Cart into Registeel, and then retreat, put the energy back in discard, or just attack again. Both, I think, are fine plays. Actually, wow, they could totally have 2 KOs here. Right? Because if they use Monkey Dory to KO Registeel, and then Cresselia, or does it cap at 120? Oh no, it caps at 120. But they get around Legacy, like, really well. That was a good play from our opponent. This is gonna be a match. This is gonna be a game number 3 for sure. This is gonna be the hardest one yet. But I like where we're sitting. Like somehow I kind of do. I'm almost tempted. I mean, maybe we have to go for a Dragon's Horde and just start drawing here. That's almost what I'm thinking. You forgot to put an energy on a Ralts, my friend. Or do you do that now? Oh yeah, I don't think he had enough. I think he has to do that now. He might actually be a little short, because I don't think he has enough to do 120. I guess he doesn't have to do 120. He could just Monkey Dory. He'd miss the Monkey Dory KO too, actually, by 20 damage, which... Oh, no, he's going to prioritize that. Okay, that's smart, Definitely a good play from our opponent. But if a Regirock, how much damage would we be taking? 2, 4, 6, 8, 9? So our Regirock would be at 40 HP less at a Monkey Dory range, which is huge, especially when we got that fighting energy just in hand right now. So that's okay. I mean, they dodged the Legacy effect. Hopefully at some point this game we can use it. I think we're just going to have to honestly spam Legacy Energy against pretty much everything. Like our active every time. Ooh, a little bit of lag there. That was interesting. Oh no, they still took the 2. Oh, that's right. It could go anywhere, so they just KO Regidrago. And we draw Regidrago. So cool. I guess we could save our Nest Ball then for later, because we're not really drawing a lot of cards right now, so we're kind of both just at a standstill. We'll take that Registeel back. We'll swing this here. Yeah, I don't necessarily want to Ultra Ball stuff away and go for a Dragon's Horde. I mean, I'm fine with just... We're not going to be using Regi Ice here, most likely. Oh, crap. I forgot I resist fighting. Oh, that's big. That's so big. For our opponent, that's a huge misplay in my end. I had to switch card, and I didn't switch card. I don't know how we get around this now. I had to take a KO pretty much every turn. Now I think we might just be cooked. Because I missed the KO, because I just completely forgot about resistance. Oh, that's so bad. So bad. Man. Now I don't know how to come back. I mean, that was a bad misplay. Like, really bad. I had the Switch Cart. All I had to do was Switch Cart into any other Pokemon. Like Regieleki, we literally talked about it. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's awful. Man, that's bad. Bad news bears. Oh well, I mean, hey, yes, misplays happen. You know, it's something you gotta... That's why it's important to know your deck, make sure you know it's on play, make sure you're reading everything on the board. I mean, that is... And by 10 damage, too, you know? We didn't miss it by 20, 30, nothing crazy. We missed it by 10. Oh, that's so annoying. Yeah, they just take a big KO here. Dodge reversal, or Legacy Energy, just one more time, just in case. You know, the first 2 weren't enough. So, I mean, not much we could do. Actually... Oh, yeah, they're just going to transfer everything. Oh, my God. Maybe we just shouldn't have attacked there. attacking actually might have been the wrong play. Oh. Wait, they used Lunar Blast? Why didn't they just Moonglow reverse? That's interesting. Well, I mean, don't mind if I get rid of your Monkey Dory. Oh, that is the best card to draw into. Now we start thinning a little bit. Because we need gift. Lightning's in the discard, right? Yep. Oh, thank gosh. Oh, thank gosh. And we're live. Just like that, we are back in this. We got the Legacy. We got the Lightning. We got draw power for next turn off the gift energy. And I'm loving the swing right into that Monkey Dory slot. That thing's gotta go, and it's gotta go now. I mean, I'm sure they'll get it back. It's got Artazon. There's no way they don't have Rod. There's just no way, which is fine. Like, whatever. We'll take the prize card. We'll go to 4. I think that misplay might have cost us the game, which hurts. And we get Regigigas out of the prize cards, which is awesome. But we have 5 cards in hand, so gift really isn't going to do all that much for us. But I mean, we'll see. Honestly, our opponent's in a bit of a sticky spot, too. They don't have many energy in discard. Oh, no, now they do, because they had so much energy on the Monkey Dory, but they don't take a Monkey Dory, they just go for Screamtails, which is okay. I'm curious who they get rid of here. Like from us, like who they KO. You know, they're gonna go Screamtails, I'm assuming, and just take a big old KO on a benched Pokemon. I'm just curious who. I mean, they could pretty much do anything. They're in a spot where they could deck out and they don't want to Iono because they don't want to give us more cards, but I feel like they're just going to hit a point where they have to because they're going to get rid of every card in their deck. We can keep our fingers crossed that they don't see it. That would be the only misplay bigger than ours, but it's cool. He's looking upset. Why is he looking upset? I'm confused. He's got 3. He'll have 4 energy and discard. 20 damage for each damage counter. That should be enough. No. 3, 4. 4 energy will turn into 80 damage counters, which will turn into 160 damage. Yeah. So he could KO pretty much anyone. I don't... Oh, well... Now I guess my Gigas can live in attack, but I didn't seem like he was going to target Gigas anyways. I should have rotted last turn too. Got all those Pokemon back. Misplay after misplay. Falling apart in match number 3. Oof. We already had 3 Pokemon in discard. We needed them back. That was an extra card off gift. And he whiffs the KO. Dude, why did you not... Oh. That's why he's upset. Alright. Cool. Well. Maybe we're back in it. Maybe we are back in the game. I don't really know who I want to take out with Targeted Bolt, though. I could take out a Curlia, never hurts. I don't hate going after Klefki. I don't hate going after the Screamtails. I really like my hand. I really don't want to get rid of my hand at all. We definitely want to Targeted Bolt. It's just a who. I don't hate getting rid of Klefki, just because that's something that could always just stick in the active, and we kind of just do nothing. And I think just to make sure... It has to go to a bench Pokemon. Like, we can't put it on Screamtails no matter what. I think we just go Klefki. I mean, it's pesky. You know, if they just retreat into Klefki, like, next turn, we can't really do anything. Because we're ahead in prize cards. We can't counter Catcher. I don't remember if Boss is in our deck. That grass is actually pretty big for us. Boss is still in our deck, but we'd research to get around it, so I don't know. I mean, I'm fine with getting rid of Klefki. We needed that, though. We needed them to whiff an attack. That was huge. That kind of evened out our misplay. If we didn't misplay, we would have been, like, buying this game. Like, I would have been so confident, but I just felt like throwing. So, would they take back Mischievous and Too Dark, which is cool. It tells me they probably got another Monkey Dory, but if they're not rotting back Klefki, that hopefully means Klefki is not sitting in the active spot, and that, honestly, that's all I care about at this point. I just want to finish this game out, man. Oh my god, and they just go for a 2-prize KO, right? They have to. No, they don't have any Psychic left. Oh my gosh, they don't have Psychic Energy in discard. Where are they? They just do 120 again. Oh. I'm curious. I mean, that was perfect for them, for sure. Yeah, they just swing 120. So they could take 2 prize cards next turn, I guess. Which is cool. We'll just play this now. We really don't need to attach that energy anywhere. I think I'll just... I mean, we've got everything. I'll attach it on the Regidrago. It's gonna die next turn. They're gonna take 2 prize cards, which is whatever at this point. We got Countercatcher actually, which is pretty big. Honestly, we might be able to stick up a Curly at this rate. I mean, they don't have energy in play, so I think that's what my play is gonna be. And I'm gonna KO this Monkey Dory too. I mean, that's their route to take 2 prize cards a turn. So I'm going to make them find a way to keep getting it back. It just sucks because I feel like we could have been ahead 2 prize cards at this point, which would have been essential. If I just switch carded, I'm regretting that so much this game. I'm really feeling it against this match. But we're still hanging in there. I mean, this is still a phenomenal match. And yeah, they just have the Rod, and then they have Artazon, so they just get the Monkey Dory right back. And I guess the best thing we could do at this point is just hope their first Curly whiffs the Dark. I lied. Never mind. They play 3. Or 2. They played 2-2, I believe. Yeah, so, I mean, you know, happens. Yo, just put the extra damage on it, dude. Just heal your Pokemon. You might as well. You can't spread it anywhere else with Monkey Dory. That Adrenabrain ability put 3 damage counters from one of your Pokemon on one of your opponent's Pokemon, so they can't spread it, so you might as well, yeah, just keep healing, dude. Way to go. I feel like now our opponent should go for an Iono. I don't know why they haven't played another Iono. They probably have another Rod. Unfair Stamp, yeah, I mean, same thing. Boom. And now they're not decking out. I'm doing nothing. I got, oh... That's pretty solid, though. Yeah, I mean, if they start getting rid of a Psychic Energy here, they're live with the Screamtails. But it almost... I'm just so confused where their Psychic are. That's 5, 6. Oh, maybe? You know what? Maybe that Psychic is prized. I'm almost thinking. Because they might only just play 7. Maybe? It's possible. Who'd they just kill? Drago. Which we should have in the deck. So I think what I'm going to do... Yep, we do. As the last one, though, we got 2 big Pokemon in here, and one of them is Gigas, who's going to die next turn, so I think I'm just going to Rod them back now and just rip the Iono. And just keep hunting down these Monkey Dories. If we could stop him from taking 2 prize cards next turn, we'll be in a fantastic spot. So I'm gonna pray that we get a bit lucky here. And they don't have a way to Rod back this Monkey Dory this turn. If they do, I have a feeling they'll win. If they don't, it's going to be close. It's the best I got. I don't think we necessarily ever have game in hand. Somehow I feel like Guardy just finds a way. Oh my god, right. They need the Dark Energy. I forgot they had another one in their deck. and they have one more dark energy in the deck. So I need that to be like the bottom card. I need that thing to be facing the table. Just that's the face down card. Come on. No, and they got. I'm pretty sure they just got it here. They had Drainabrain. They don't have any Psychic in this card, do they? No, they don't have any Psychic in this card. So they take the KO on Regigigas, but if they don't take a KO here, like if that's not an energy, actually it'd have to be in discard too, like they'd have to use Gardevoir EX. So if they don't take a KO here, we win, or Stadium Bump. If they Stadium Bump, we have to Iono and pray we get Gigas back. But oh my god, this was a match number 3. I mean, this was insanely close. And they retreat into who? Are they gonna go for the confusion play? Shut up. No way. Oh, they totally are. I guess they had to do that. I happen to have Switch Cart in my hand, so I think that means it was a good game no matter what, because we rotted last turn, we made sure we got the Gigas back, we stopped misplaying halfway through the game. Just make sure we got enough energy for Regidrago. We're not going to BM our opponent. That was too good a game. We're just going to switch out of this. Yo, let us take that KO, man. That was an awesome game. I mean, we did it with Legacy this whole game. I'm not going to stop now. That Legacy Energy is staying in play pretty much every turn. And we are going to swing for 160 and take down Gardevoir EX as well. So Regis pick up the perfect 3-0 perfect record, and there it is. That game was awesome. I mean, this is the Regi deck, man. Once you get going, you're going. And this Regieleki, and they said this is the bad Regieleki. This thing cooked this matchup, dude. Yeah, shout out to the Regis. Love the deck. Give it a try. Deck list will be down below. Comment if you want to see a certain deck for the next video. I'd love to put a deck you guys want to see out there. So, I mean, let me know what you guys are feeling, and I will see you guys in the next video.